Let's get it on! Move to the music, play that music, move it to the music, yeah.
Welcome back to an all-new Raw Reactions with the Hammer Brothers. I am Brother Balls.
And I am one phenomenal asshole.
Looks like we start again with Shane McMahon this week.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of it. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of personality right now. I don't remember, did he have this little of personality back in the day?
He had a lot more personality back in the day. He was more interesting. To me, it's like his whole voice even sounds different than it did.
It almost sounds like he doesn't want to be there.
Probably not. Probably doesn't want to be. I don't think the Stephanie McMahon and the Shane McMahon, if they're going to feud, I don't think that would be a very interesting feud to have. But it did look like he was also on the title screen, so is he here to stay?
Well, I guess it just depends on how much trouble he's in.
Looks like Roman Reigns possibly could be in trouble this Sunday.
I kind of doubt it, but I hope so. It looks like the Bullet Club may help AJ Styles to win this match, but, you know, I still think they're going to push Roman Reigns, even though everybody hates that motherfucker.
Yes, I don't know too many people that like him, maybe a few kids here and there, but other than that, as far as the match went with AJ and Sheamus, how does the phenomenal elbow beat you? It's just an elbow, isn't it?
What I want to see is the Styles Clash, but apparently the WWE is saying, no, the Styles Clash, it's not going to work here. Either they think it doesn't look impactful enough, or they just want to change his final move. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I've heard some complaining saying it hurts them. You know what? Toughen up. He's been doing that for years.
Yeah, it's good enough for TNA. It's good enough for everywhere else he's wrestled. But when you get to the WWE, you've got to have a mediocre finishing move like the Attitude Adjustment.
You cannot get any more mediocre than the AA.
Well, F you.
Well, it looks like we're going to party like it's $18.99.
Well, you said you wanted to see some more mic skills from the Vaudevillains. I think we saw that tonight.
Well, it looks like one of them has mic skills. The other one was getting ready to speak, and of course he was interrupted. I think that was by design. You know, let's hear what he's got too. But I'd say he's probably going to be the weaker of the two as far as the mic skills go.
Well, you know, there's always got to be somebody weaker, even with Enzo and Big Cass. Enzo's got the mic skills, and Big Cass says Big Cass.
But he does have some showmanship for it. I will give them that. At least he's a big guy that can somewhat talk, and you know he's at least entertaining to see. I think if you want to keep these guys' momentum going, they have to win.
Okay, so you're predicting Enzo and Big Cass win the whole thing?
That's who I'm going with. I think I said it last week. Enzo and Big Cass wins everything, and if they win it, I'm going to say they win the titles. But if I think whoever wins this period is going to win the titles.
Okay, you may be right. I'm not really ready to give up on the New Day just yet. It looks like the WWE is slowing down their push a little by little. So you could be right.
Finally, the Bullet Club took out the dabbing.
Yeah, fuck the dabbing and fuck the Usos.
Yeah, it looks like, though, I'm going to guess the Bullet Club, or whatever we're having to call them because it's not PC. It looks like they're going to be involved in the title match this weekend.
I don't see how they're not involved in some way. I don't see them costing Roman Reigns the title. They may actually turn on AJ Styles to make him more of a face.
That's very possible. My ideal situation would be that AJ turns heel, they form the Bullet Club again, and then they beat the shit out of Roman Reigns.
You know what I think? I think everyone should just turn heel.
I think everybody should beat the shit out of Roman Reigns.
Okay, we agree.
Rusev Utria. Rusev boring.
Yeah, he's a little boring. Looks like he's trimmed down a little bit, but so what? He was pretty interesting when he was undefeated, but now that he's just another mid-card guy, it's like, who cares?
Yeah, and we just brought back Lana out of nowhere. I mean, what led up to that?
The ending of the League of Nations, I believe.
I hope so. I believe we are very close. But touching on the match anyway, another roll-up win. I'm a little sick of roll-ups.
Oh my God. How many times have you seen a roll-up win a match on Raw?
There's at least one every week, sometimes two. Come on, is that just the most creative way we have to end matches?
And how does that really help someone like Sami Zayn to get over? You're going to beat someone with a simple roll-up. It's basically getting lucky.
Apparently, it's the most unstoppable move in wrestling today. Just roll them up. Don't even do your finisher. Just roll them up. But touching on KO Mania, getting the cheap shot from behind, I really think that Kevin Owens is going to win this weekend. Look, oh my God, there's a crack in the wall.
That was Live Mike with Brother Balls reacting to the Walls of Jericho placed on a table.
Yes, it did indeed look like there was a crack in the wall tonight. Who put someone in a submission move on a table, and that's like supposed to make it hurt more, apparently.
Yeah, I don't understand that segment. I did like the whole the segment as a whole because I thought it was very entertaining. I like Jericho's attitude right there. I like the way Ambrose handled it, but I just don't understand pulling the cover off of the table just to put him in the Walls of Jericho.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Yeah, I agree. The segment was good. Better Jericho this week than in previous weeks. But come on, either smash them through the table, hit their head on the table, whatever. Don't do a fucking submission move on the table.
Okay, so who's going to win this match between Ambrose and Jericho?
It's got to be Ambrose. He has to win. We're pushing Ambrose. We're not really going anywhere with Jericho. I'm sure he's getting ready to leave again. I already thought he would be gone. Time to go back to Fozzy. It's time to push Ambrose.
Well, you know what? Every time you predict that Jericho's going to lose, he wins.
Well, I predict he wins then.
Well, I'm sorry. We can't even have fucking Reigns lose right before a pay-per-view match with a distraction, and he still comes back and wins the match. I mean, what the hell?
If there was a time for a roll-up win, that was it, and they didn't do it. They didn't capitalize on it. But you know what? It's Del Rio, so I really don't give a shit. Whatever.
It's just more shoving Roman Reigns down our fucking throat.
Yep. But I really think we may be getting closer to this Bullet Club trio here.
Yeah, it looks like it maybe AJ Styles didn't want their help before, but they do now.
Well, that's going to wrap up this week's show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and please comment. And as always,
Ham, my brothers rock. Ham, my brothers rock. Ham, my brothers rock. Ham, my brothers rock.